40 hours. It is 5 working days, including the gardener. Even the gardener must go for training. In fact, the cleaners, toilet cleaners or housekeeping people, because they have learned all the new technologies now, how to upkeep with the facilities. It's a part of the internal customer satisfaction. We always talk about external customer, how about internal customer? If the toilet is dirty, you feel not satisfied, no? Then you come back, you cannot do your work properly. Correct? You'll be cursing, no? Okay, the conclusion of the research in identifying the significance of this CSF will be used as a reference for local implementation reference. So we try to see whether these 5 factors, critical success factors, really impacting the Six Sigma Plus implementation and the success in that company. The survey findings were statistically tested using Minitab to determine. In here we use Minitab, not SPSS. Minitab is more inclined to engineering applications. It's another tool, but more an engineering tool. It's actually extension from SPSS, but mainly applied for quality and productivity improvement analysis. So to determine the correlation between the CSFs and the survey respondents, assessment agreement between the respondents, assessment agreement between the respondent and standards, established standard or benchmark standards. The survey was conducted among all known MNCs in Malaysia and some local participating companies. We try to see the correlation. So far we have only completed for the MNCs. We are still trying to get the data from the local companies. So in Malaysia there are only 25 companies, MNCs practicing Six Sigma. Or 25. So we sent 25 questionnaire through the survey monkey, and we got back 22 questionnaire. It's almost 90%. And the initial findings shows the management commitment is actually 89% importance the success of Six Sigma implementation or Six Sigma Plus implementation. Tools understanding is a 94% importance. Absorption, various levels of operations is a 94% importance. Project and process assessment is 100% important. It means you do a project but you really don't follow through and you don't really closely monitor and then you review. You may not have a good result and success in the Six Sigma Plus implementation. And the training and awareness is 100% importance. So our draft findings of the research survey for this section, the null hypothesis, Six Sigma Plus implementation success in Malaysia is directly impacted by the 5 critical success factors is true. Without these 5 factors, the company may not succeed implementing the Six Sigma Plus in their company. Okay? That's all. Thank you very much, and welcome your questions.
How would you apply to OUM? Can you apply to OUM?
As I said, we are doing it for MNCs, and then we know that the 5 critical success factors. So then we have to find out how they really using the 5 critical success factors. For example, management commitment. How the really management really committed? What kind of awareness given to them? It's not impossible, but we have to follow all the 5 critical success factors. And almost all 90 over, 89 to 90, 100% importance.
The Lean Sigma is applicable for
any institutions. Not yet. We are still collecting the information because it's a lot of companies, they say they have a Six Sigma, but they only train 1 or 2 staff.
Okay.
They just force them to do some project. That's all. So yeah.
Your draft finding is based on feedback you got from the MNCs, right?
32 MNCs.
It's very interesting because I noticed under management commitment, 89%. Strange, it's the lowest among 5. Very interesting.
Because local people are.
Oh, local.
I mean, it's MNC, but a lot of MNC is headed by local.
Local, okay, that's fine. But that should be the most important by right.
But
yeah, very.
But from my experience, I came from MNCs,
After this,
After this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very interesting, the lowest.
Actually, for Sisima, in fact, from my experience, I think these two is really correlated. Last two. Because management not always can come and drive you, The hiring also quite important, the people, the workforce, the quality and the efficiency level of the staff. Also important. You bring not good staff, you try to mold him to become an excellent staff, it's quite difficult. That's the reason a lot of companies have a lot of aptitude and attitude tests, So the hiring also quite important. You hire a wrong person, then that's the reason a lot of companies, MNCs, they use third party to engage to hire, headhunting.
You mean for manpower recruitment?
Yeah, they use a lot of headhunting, including MNCs. In fact, my previous company, all the HR, all the finance, all outsourced, IT, all outsourced.
So from those companies that you did your survey on, basically are they being outsourced?
Yeah.
So where does training come in then?
Very interesting question.
Because if they are outsourced, then of course the company.
But when you talk HR, hiring process, payroll, all those. But of course, training is actually delivered to the individual department to manage the department supervising stuff. Because they know the best what the staff require, not the HR.
Yeah.
Right. The HR will just go for standard training and try to send all the stuff. Actually, the head of department who oversees your work, and he can determine whether you need a training or not. What kind of training is required?